everybody. I'm Maggie.
I'm Drew.
And this is Herd Showcase.
Woo.
Man, it's been a minute.
It's like Michael Buble and Miriah Carey coming out for Christmas. We're here. It's D23.
It's D23 time once again.
It's Super Bowl Sunday, in this case Saturday. Alrighty.
And it's going to be super late because it's going to be at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So it'll be about, what?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock for us.
10 o'clock for us.
And darn it, we're staying up.
So
I mean, that made it sound like we go to bed super early.
No, we're night owls anyway. Before we get into our predictions, couple ground rules. We're from the East Coast. We're only going to talk about the East Coast park. I'm sure Disneyland and all the other ones around the world are going to get some love.
Yeah, they're going to get some love.
But for the sake of keeping this video under half an hour, we're just going to talk about the 4 Florida parks.
Yeah, plus we have not been to Disneyland in
10 years.
In a decade.
Yeah. Since
our honeymoon. So we don't really know everything that's going on there. So we're just sticking to our home park.
What I tried to do when I made my list here is I went from each park most likely to happen to you're dreaming that's not going to happen. So
most likely to least likely there, I suppose.
So you want to start with Magic Kingdom?
Magic Kingdom, sure. What we got here?
Yeah, I think the easy low-hanging fruit is you're going to get some serious updates on Villains Land.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd expect some rides to be confirmed, some restaurants to be confirmed, and you might even get a name for what the place is going to be called.
Yes, I have seen people predict that there might be a name.
Somebody said Forbidden Kingdom. I kind of like that.
I like
one.
that. That's pretty cool. That's cool.
I know a long time ago, Shadowlands was a rumored name for a Villain's Fifth Gate. Be cool if they did that.
Yeah. But that's also a song in The Lion King on Broadway, so I don't know that they would go with that.
Knowing Disney, it's probably going to disappoint a lot of people.
I'm wondering if maybe we'll get like a season and year.
Yeah,
for opening.
I think you're going to get the merry month or the merry month of spring.
Summer, spring, whatever it is.
And I would be stunned if it was anything before 2030.
You think?
Yeah, I think that's going to take them some time.
Yeah.
With Radiator Springs going on, which is a great segue because I think you're going to get some updates on Radiator Springs. In fact, if you look at the Disney Parks post that just came up, they gave you a model, and it looks like you're getting some sort of junkyard jamboree and racing thing. It's just got banners that says race day today, so that's going to be talked about.
They literally dropped that maybe an hour ago, and we just looked through it before we started, and we were like, oh, well, that's probably going to happen, so we might get an opening time-ish maybe for that too, maybe some ride titles.
I'm going to go back to Villains Land. This is number 3 on the list. I think Villains Ever After is announced that it's going to get moved from studios to Magic Kingdom. And
hopefully.
We'll talk more about that.
I was going to say that has a part 2 to it, but that's later down.
Moving down my list, I think there's a lot of rumors about a Space Mountain retheme. I would not be stunned to see that happen, and I think they're going to lean into IP, and I think it's going to be Stitch.
That would be super fun. I think that would be really cute. I think it would be.
They keep pushing Stitch. I know a lot of people are getting a little tired of Stitch. I'm not. I'll never be tired of Stitch. I wouldn't be stunned to see Space Mountain getting a retheme. People are going as far to say that they're going to gut the track and redo it from the ground up.
I don't think so.
I think there's some validity there just because I think they want to do an easier ride to get in and out of. I think you could see a Disneyland
that's true.
2-seat row get brought in. And the track is, I don't believe they've redone the track since 1975. So it might be be time.
It could.
Going down into like the maybe doubtful to happen. Haunted Mansion restaurant. I've heard some rumors about a Haunted Mansion restaurant. Haunted Mansion almost acting as kind of like that gateway to Villains Land. It would be cool if they did a Haunted Mansion restaurant. I think Magic Kingdom needs another sit-down-ish restaurant that's not as fancy as Cinderella's Royal Table or Be Our Guest.
Yeah, but another themed one.
Or with maybe some more, for lack of better term, simple foods than, Skipper Canteen.
Yeah.
Or even the Plaza. The 3 that I wish would happen but probably won't. New Nighttime Spectacular.
We tried that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but Bob Chapek was in charge then.
That's a good point. But Happily Ever After is such a good
Happily Ever After is really good. I don't think it's quite run its course, but
especially
it's getting
because
close.
when they brought it back, they did the update where they did the projections up and down Main Street USA. So I don't think
that's a bit of a stretch.
I think that I think it's a stretch. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Speaking of stretches, new daytime parade.
I mean,
I think Festival. You got to remember when Festival.
I love Festival Fantasy.
Festival Fantasy came out when the Fantasyland expansion happened.
You know what's
and that
really
was
funny?
Like the first trip we took together in like 2012.
What's really funny is that actually just came up in my memories today.
Yeah.
About how I think the first showing of it was canceled because of rain, and I posted a status about how I was going to be so upset if we weren't able to see it because I wanted to see it so
And then we saw it.
And then we did end up seeing it. But it's funny that it came up in my memories this morning.
Yeah, I think we spent a long time waiting for the new nighttime parade to get announced, and I think it's time to shift to when's the new daytime parade get announced. I think
love it so much.
Yeah, but then they took out Brave, and like it feels like it's always rushed. Like you blink and it's over type of thing. And speaking of parades, my last thing on there is a new addition to Starlight. I think Starlight is 90% of the way complete.
Yes.
I think it needs something to put it over the top, to put it in that echelon of Spectrum Magic and Main Street Electrical. I love the parade. I love the soundtrack.
Great. It's great. It's wonderful. Especially live, seeing it in person. It's beautiful.
So,
but it needs a little more. It's like it's not quite there yet.
On the list, I think you're going to get the name of the narrator for the Carousel of Progress routine.
Oh yeah. That
answer. Yes. Who's going to narrate the Carousel of Progress?
Lots of rumors saying Tom Hanks. I love it. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick. In order, go to Epcot, or should we save Epcot for last?
Whatever you like to do.
Yeah, let's just do it in order.
Okay.
Epcot. I think this is the year where Epcot gets put back in the spotlight.
Hopefully.
And that's why I'm wearing my Epcot.
It's been 6 years now.
So I think a lot
of this. Actually, no, it's been more than 6 years.
A lot of what I think you're going to get out of Epcot is stuff that they previously announced.
Yeah.
But with a twist. We'll start with Spaceship Earth. I think that refurb is finally going to happen.
Hopefully.
And it's about darn time. And I also think you're going to get whoever's going to narrate that as well.
It's possible.
So I think that is most likely to happen, and I think it should happen.
Yeah. It needs it.
Number two, I didn't write this down, but I think it deserves to be number two because Neil Patrick Harris is hosting.
Mm-hmm.
And with him hosting, it's called Horizons. There's a lot of speculation that Neil Patrick Harris is the new host.
Yes.
He's the new Eric Idle. He's the new Dreamfinder.
You know what would not surprise me is if they brought Eric Idle out as like a swerve.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me.
Is Eric Idle even like traveling these days? What's he up to? But I think
he's chilling. He's doing side quests probably.
I think with the fact that they're live streaming this, that it's Neil Patrick Harris hosting and it's not obviously Josh D'Amaro anymore because he's the CEO, but whoever Josh D'Amaro is now, head of Disney Park, is not doing it. I think it lends itself that Neil Patrick Harris isn't there for giggles. He's going to be part of something.
He's going to be part of something big. The fact that they're live streaming. Thank goodness.
I think this is more maybe wishful thinking, but I think we're going to get an answer to Wonders of Life. And in my opinion, it's Inside Out taking over Wonders of Life with mental health.
You've been talking about that for a while. It would work really well.
Other people have now started to kind of catch wind of that and start to use it. I'm not going to take credit for it, but I did come up with it. Obviously, the new one, the big one that a lot of people are hoping for is a new Country Coming to World Showcase. And I've heard 3.
We've heard this rumor so many times for so many years.
The big one's Greece, and I think Greece would work.
Greece would work well.
You have the good food. You have Hercules. You've got all of that
Hercules
working for
and
it.
Meg meet and greet would be so good.
I've heard a lot of Brazil, which I don't know. I mean, you're doing... There's really not any IP that you can tie that into, which is why I'm a little hesitant to think, are they going to do Brazil?
Yeah.
If it were me... The answer is Australia, and you theme it around Bluey, and you do a proper meet and greet on what's at Animal Kingdom, and you put it around Bluey, and I think that makes World Showcase appealing to kids and adults alike. That's what I would do if I were in charge of Epcot. Unfortunately, I'm not.
Unfortunately, I'm not. We don't make that much money.
I would not be surprised if it's Greece, but my wish position is Australia. There's been rumors of this. I don't buy it, but it's. I wrote it down anyway. A new nighttime spectacular is coming out.
Luminous is okay. It's fine.
Luminous.
It's fine.
If I'm being nice, Luminous is fine.
It's fine.
If I'm being critical and harsh, Luminous does not deserve to be there. Harmonious was the better show.
And I feel like we're so much in the minority with that. And
honestly, I would take Epcot Forever back over Luminous. I just think Luminous doesn't quite do it. It doesn't
hit the marks with what Epcot
it's
represents.
It's not emotional enough.
Yeah.
It's not catchy enough. It's not memorable.
Memorable?
Yeah, that's the word. It's like in a Christmas Story where Ralph Parker hands in the paper and he thinks he's going to get an A+ and he gets a C+. That's what Luminous is. It's what they think is an A+ effort or an A+ show, but it's at best a C+ performance. And I think it does need to change. If you look around World Showcase Lagoon, people just don't care.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
There's not as much to see and look at, whereas you had the screens with Harmonious that was constantly showing something.
Now, I know why they got rid of this, the big to-do with the Communicore having like this elevated thing that you could pay to be right straight ahead of that of that Harmonious screen. And I know why they got rid of it, because you should be able to see it from everywhere.
Ooh,
I don't know what the answer is. People are speculating that some form of Illuminations is coming back, and I'm going to get on my soapbox for just a second.
Oh boy. Hold on.
I love Illuminations.
Yes.
I booked a trip the second I found out the closing date to go see Illuminations at the last day one more time.
And it was incredible.
But can we just remember how boring the middle bit of that show is?
Yeah.
On a globe that was literally sinking into the lagoon.
Yes,
that you couldn't see the projections on. The soundtrack is elite, top tier.
So good.
But you can't see what you're looking at. So if you're going to bring back Illuminations, you've got to update it with better technology or drones. Or drones. So do I think a nighttime spectacular is going to get announced? No, I don't. Would I like to see it? Yes, I would. I think Cherry Tree Lane has a small chance of getting put back on the docket. I just think the UK needs a little something else.
Because it's back there. It's just kind of, you get your drink and you walk through.
And then there's Maggie's Hope.
Yeah. Tangled boat ride in Germany. Do you remember that boat ride that they were going to build at the beginning? Of course you don't. But there's a wall there. There's a wall there right next to Beer Garden. It was supposed to be the German Rhine River cruise that was supposed to be built for opening day and was scrapped and never done. So they covered it with a wall with a mural, and apparently it's still kind of back there. Like that area is still there. This rumor has been circulating a little bit. It's been getting a little bit of traction, a little Tangled boat ride. I would love that, especially if it's anything close to what Shanghai has.
Yeah.
I doubt it, but that ride is gorgeous.
Let me pop that bubble a little bit. If you put in another boat ride 2 countries away from where Frozen is, it's going to be like, really? You got the Three Caballeros, which is a boat ride. You've got Frozen, which is a boat ride. Are we really going to do another
it's true.
Ride? I think if you're going to do Tangled, which I think you should do in Germany, don't do a boat ride. Do something else.
I don't know what else you could do. I honestly, I don't know.
I'm not an Imagineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. So much in that movie takes place not in a boat, where I think you can make it a proper dark ride, where you might be like on the banks of the river and you see the boat, but like I don't need another boat ride in World Showcase.
Because I don't know. Because I mean, most of it they're walking, and I don't think that would appeal to too many people who are already walking around World Showcase.
Can I walk through it with a beer?
Oh gosh. No, that would not be okay for me.
So there's Epcot. We got 2 down.
Yes. 2 down, 2 to go.
2 to go. Hollywood Studios.
Cool.
I think obviously
low hanging fruit.
The focal point, Monstropolis.
Monstropolis.
You're gonna hear a lot about Monstropolis.
Yeah, the pictures that they posted, that Disney Parks posted, they had some, I think some models for Monstropolis.
Yeah.
They had a couple little
mannequin
things.
Can I just say, I really don't care. I honestly.
I mean, the ride from
the roller coaster looks cool.
I bet we're gonna get more about that.
Yeah, but I've never really cared about Monsters Inc. And I know I'm in the
That's
minority
cute.
there.
I like it. It's not my favorite, but you took Muppets away from us.
Well, I think you're gonna. That leads perfect into the second point.
Yes.
I think Muppet Courtyard's coming back.
I hope so.
But I'm going to put that with a caveat. They use so many props of Muppet Vision 3D and the Rock and Roller Coaster. If you get the Muppets back in the theater where Villains Ever After is now, it's going to be a completely different show. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be sad because Jim Henson won't be voicing Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
And that's going to be hard because, quite frankly, I think the guy that voices Kermit the Frog now is not great.
This just occurred to me. Jollywood Nights, they have a show that has Kermit and Miss Piggy. Yeah. I wonder if it could be something similar to that.
Could be. Yeah.
Where they're actual puppets.
I think you can incorporate that because, I mean,
it'd be interesting.
The way you have Villains Ever After set up, you have the capability to do
that whole full stage and obviously a big backstage.
You can do live performers with Muppets and really do a complete new show, and I think that would be cool to bring back. Just because they seem to do this every single year, my third point is some sort of new nonsense for either Smuggler's Run, Star Tours, or both.
Yeah. Though they just put The Mandalorian in.
Yeah, but knowing them, they're gonna try to do something else because they always seem to announce something with Galaxy's Edge because they're determined to keep that relevant. Hot take: Smuggler's Run is trash. Because I don't have enough friends to warrant riding it.
Yeah, that's fair. To warrant riding it well, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because if I have to be the repairman again, I'm just gonna take a nap instead.
Though apparently they've done.
Yeah, that's right. They made that job.
Yeah, they made that job more relevant. So that's good.
Something about Hollywood studios announcing Star Tours or Smuggler's Run getting some sort of upgrade to keep it relevant. All right, now we're going into the wishful thinking stuff. Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular has run its course.
Yeah.
Especially with the ball going off course and hitting that cast member.
Glad he's okay.
He came back to work.
He is good. He's back at work.
But I think with Indiana Jones coming to Animal Kingdom, now is the perfect time to gut that show and use that massive amount of space for something else.
Yes.
I don't know what something else is, but something else.
Yeah.
That's a high hanging fruit where I don't think it's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
But that's something that I think it should be nearing the end of its shelf life, given how old it is and how long it's been there. And then something that is kind of relevant because the Halloween party has started up in Magic Kingdom, and with the exception of a few tweaks here and there, it's the same stuff. It's the same Boo to You parade. It's the same fireworks show. It's the same Villain Spectacular show, and they're all fantastic.
They updated the fireworks show a couple years ago,
and they're all fantastic.
Yeah,
but
they're all nostalgic.
Where is the new stuff?
Yeah,
and I think if you really wanted to go for it, and put a Halloween party at Hollywood Studios, a la Jollywood Nights. Put it to a more teen adult crowd. Don't make it super scary. But the potential is there to lean heavily into Tower of Terror.
Yes.
A meet and greet with the 4 adult characters, because obviously they're not going to hire a small child to be at the Halloween party. But like a meet and greet with the bellhops or with the characters from Tower of Terror, that would lend itself well. You could do some really
cool photo ops. Honestly, if you did something similar to Oogie Boogie Night, or
Oogie Boogie Bash.
Oogie Boogie Bash, that's it. I don't know why. I was thinking Jollywood Nights.
Or you could do it.
I mixed the names up.
You could, if you really wanted to be ambitious, you could redo Fantasmic so that the villains win. Or that it's more centered around the villains.
Tough, but...
Again, I think that's really wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Just based on what I've seen with the Halloween party, we're going to it in about a month.
So excited. Less than a month, like 3 weeks.
But most of what we saw when we went to the Halloween party, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. The same trip when Illuminations ended.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In 2019. Most of the same stuff is there. I think Hollow Wishes was still there when we went, but now it's this. No, we saw the Jack Skellington puppet. I have photos of it.
We did.
So even that is now 7 years old.
Oh my gosh.
So again, the Halloween party needs an upgrade, or we need a new offering with another park, and I think Hollywood Studios would fit that.
Yeah, I think it would.
That's really it for Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, because it wouldn't fit well with anything in Epcot, and it wouldn't fit really with Animal Kingdom either.
And then Animal Kingdom. This is all pretty low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tropical Americas is going to be the focal point. You're probably going to get an opening date for Encanto. I know that is going up first because Dinosaur lasted longer in Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom will probably share a bit about Indiana Jones. I'd like to hear a little bit of the story.
Yeah.
Why it's in Animal Kingdom. I've heard rumors that Indiana Jones is like hunting some sort of treasure and it's protected by some sort of South American creature thing.
That sounds about right.
I trust Izzy Imagineering 100% on this.
Oh, yeah.
The Indiana Jones ride in California is still top notch.
So good.
And it's basically the same system as the Time River was.
I'm pretty sure it's the same exact.
Yeah.
If not the same exact ride track, very similar.
Here comes. So here's the wishful thinking. I'm going to start with Bluey. How many people are disappointed in that?
Quite a few, yes. Well, it's also hard to tell because we haven't actually been there.
I don't care.
But
what I called it was a chaotic children's mosh pit playing games in the proximity of Bluey and Bingo. So that's awesome. But speaking on behalf of my 4-year-old toddler,
so sorry.
My 4-year-old toddler is shy, somewhat introverted, and he loves Bluey.
He doesn't really like loud noises.
He loves Bluey, but I don't know if he'll enjoy this.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm Team Australia and Epcot with the traditional meet and greet. And I wouldn't be surprised if Disney does something in Animal Kingdom because I don't think they got the reception they were hoping for.
Yeah.
I don't think this is getting the positive feedback that they intended. I, for one, would love to see a traditional meet and greet.
Yeah.
And if you want to do the chaotic mosh pit children's games with Bluey and Bingo,
a couple times throughout the day.
But then for the kids, and let's be real, the adults that want a traditional meet and greet, they should do a traditional meet and greet. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Alternate between the two.
Yeah. And the one that I hope gets announced, but again, I don't have high hopes. Rivers of Light 2.0 is what I'm going to call it, but I think this is where Disney World leans into drones. We've seen them incorporate drones in Paris and in Shanghai and in Tokyo.
And some of the stuff that they've done has been incredible.
And the show they did in Disney Springs was cool, but they only did that for a hot minute. Yeah. And I think if you wanted to,
it was such a hot minute that we didn't even get to see it in person.
If you really want to lean into drones, Animal Kingdom I think is the spot to do it because I don't know if it's going to impact the animals. I don't think it would. Certainly not to the extent as a firework would. Yeah. Or you can lean into drones heavily with Epcot and get away with it there.
Yeah.
But I think it makes the most sense to do it in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
That theater in Asia is such a big space that doesn't get utilized, and the last time it was utilized was for a really bad
K-Tails.
But they did also just put umbrellas there. So is it something where you can take the umbrellas out before it gets dark?
Probably.
And use it as the amphitheater that it should be? I don't know. I would like to see that be used. I think Animal Kingdom is well past time to be a full day park where you're not leaving like we're gonna leave at like lunchtime. But yeah, 4 parks.
Oh my gosh!
I know
I'm so sorry.
Getting close to the end here. I think you're gonna see stuff about Avengers Campus. I think you're gonna get cruise line stuff. You're gonna get updates on that Lion King project they're doing. And
that's right.
Is that in Paris?
I believe so. Yes.
So you're gonna get something around that. again, I'm not going to put a lot of time and energy into that.
We don't really keep up with that quite as much.
I think it's cool. I think, what they're doing is cool. But, here's the thing. They are behind the 8 ball now.
Yeah.
Epic Universe is out. It's been out for a while. Disney's not looking so favorable in the news with how affordable or not affordable it is.
Yeah.
The things that they've announced have landed on subpar ears. I don't know. I think Disney needs some kind of kick in the backside.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have the luxury to wait for Villains Land or whatever they're going to call it.
Yeah. And
I think they need something to get the fans to come back. And I don't know what that something is. What I expect D23 this year to shock me in a way that I'm not prepared for.
Yeah.
And if I don't get that, if I get out of this panel and I'm going, that's it, that's a massive problem for Disney.
Yeah.
Disney has to hit a home run here, and I think they're going to, or else why live stream it?
I was gonna say it's live streaming and not just on like YouTube. It's live streaming on Disney Plus.
So something big is happening. Coming. To quote an old attraction, something level 3 big is happening. I think, but I also think Disney's now at this crossroad.
Yeah.
Where they have to produce something that's going to make people go, "Oh, I didn't see that." Are we going to get it?
We'll find out. See.
Come back Saturday night as soon as the panel's over. We're going to film something. We're going to try to get it up quickly.
Yes.
Maybe we'll try to do more of this.
I know we've always talked about it, but look, we have microphones now.
Well, we got the microphones because I do book stuff.
I was gonna say he does book stuff, so that's not why we bought them, but it works.
It helps. Thing that you really hope that they do. What's one thing that you really hope that they wow you with? That maybe that we talked about it, maybe we didn't talk about it.
I mean, I'm really hoping for a Figment refurb. I'm really hoping for that, and obviously a Tangled ride.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping for it. I feel like the Figment one is more likely than the Tangled one, but we can only hope and dream.
I think I'm going to agree with that, and I'm just going to put it broadly that Epcot deserves to be revisited.
Yes.
Because a lot of what they were going to do got scrapped with COVID, and I've been on that soapbox as many times as I've done videos. But the one thing that I'm really intrigued about is what's Villains Land going to look like.
I was just about to say that too.
Are we going to get a name drop? Are we going to get what's the e-ticket ride?
Yes.
And if you want to wow me, Disney, if you really want to wow me,
I'm curious about some of the restaurants and food options they're going to have, because they're going to have some.
Yeah. If you really want to wow me, 2028.
Yeah.
2028. If you can open Villains Land in 2028, I'll be stunned, because I don't see it happening. I think you're looking to 2030 at the best case scenario.
Yeah. But we shall see. But I think that's our D23 predictions.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see how wrong we are. Let's see how angry I am Saturday night after I stayed up till midnight to watch this panel, and if they don't announce anything worthwhile.
I think we need to almost print out that list.
I've got it.
Tick through things.
It's in my office. I tend to take notes during this.
Yes.
I try to be a journalist, but we'll see what happens. Enjoy the panel. It's on Disney Plus, so you don't have to go find some streamer,
random streamer
that's breaking the rules. Whose stream's going to cut out 6 times.
Yeah.
It is. Well, Disney stream's probably going to cut out 6 times too, but. You'll be able to live stream it there, watch it on Disney Plus, come hang out with us. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
And then we'll give you the 411 on what D23 brings, and we'll give you the 411 on what it's like to take a toddler to Disney.
Yeah.
Till then,
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.